Well, hello, everybody. I am Suzanne, and I am your vacation rental business coach with Welcoming Wow. And I am here today with Stephanie Lockett, who has a vacation rental business, and also a side business that we'll get to a little bit later. So, Stephanie, if you could first tell everyone just a little bit about yourself and also your vacation rentals.
Sure. So I moved here from Memphis. We spent our life in Memphis. We actually purchased our first vacation rental just for the intentions of, hey, we vacationed here about 10 times a year. We wanted a place to stay, and we purchased, and then we actually have only stayed in it twice because it stayed booked the entire time, which is fine. I don't mind. But the whole intention was to rent it out on the side and have a place to stay when we came to the Smoky Mountains. And then it just blew up into something we did not expect. And then from there, we moved 6 months later to the area. And then we purchased our second rental and then our third rental, all during COVID, which was fine too. But it has been a wild ride since we started.
I was gonna say, yeah, that flew quick then for you all. That's fabulous.
It did.
And are you having fun? No, you're having fun with everything.
Yes. It's
Okay.
work, but it is fun. I do enjoy it.
Good. So now you said you moved to the area, which then, obviously prompted a few more, some changes with your business, that kind of thing. So what made you decide to buy more properties and to really make this more of a business for you?
I don't remember what it was. One of the owners in our complex actually came to us and said that they had wanted to sell. And we told them that we would like to buy, but we just weren't in a position, to buy another at the time. But it ultimately worked out, thank God, to our benefit. And we were able to purchase the second. The third one came along, and we again told it was another owner in our complex. We said, "Oh, we're not in a position to buy. We really don't want to." And then it transpired, and it worked out, and so we bought another. So we've just been doing that since.
Awesome. Now, are your rentals, do they have separate names at all, or is it just kind of like rental 1, 2, and 3?
They do have separate names. We went with, I kind of tried to base it. The first one was just completely developed by my husband and myself. It's Foothills Retreat Condo. The second one is Parkway Retreat Condo because we're right off of Parkway. I didn't come up with that. Actually, my HOA president's wife suggested that one. The third one is called Magnolia Retreat Condo. That one is, that one just pays respect where we're from. We're from North Mississippi, right outside of Memphis, about 10 miles south of Graceland. So Magnolia, our state flower, is the magnolia. So my mom suggested that one. So we went with that one. That would just pay back.
Yes. Okay. So with the names of those, do you use those names then like on their listings? Do you have social media for them? How does that work for you, Stephanie?
Yes, I do have social media for them, and I also use them in my listings as well. I do have a social media channel manager. She helps me to handle all of that and, to help promote that way. So she just does all that side, and she updates Instagram, she updates Facebook. So I was doing that, and that's how I kind of started and built what we have. But then I just don't have time for that anymore. So one of my friends handles that for me. She's a nurse, a full-time nurse, but that is what she does on the side for me.
That's awesome. So what about your condos? What sets your rentals apart from other ones then in the area?
I think for us, it was very personal. When it came to the rentals, we actually went in, all of ours had to be gutted and remodeled, and we did that all ourselves. So we went in after each purchase, and then we stripped them from floor to ceiling. and then came back in and just made it our own and did all the updating. We wanted to make sure that we started off on the wrong foot. We definitely did not want to start out on the wrong foot, and have a decline in business and rentals. So we thought, hey, we'll just go everything brand new, and update everything, make everything nice. And we ultimately set our rentals up how we like to travel. So, the things that we would want to see in a property when we go is what we would want. I have an air fryer in 2 of them. I fully outfit the kitchen. If you're going to stay for a week, you would not have to leave. You could cook every meal there. There was just specifics that I really wanted set up. And I think that gives me the edge on some things, just because of the way my mind lives in that space with how I would like to see things when I travel.
That's awesome. I love that you have the air fryers there. I don't know if I could live a week without my air fryer. In fact, when we traveled, we were staying at a condo for a month, and I brought my air fryer with me because there was no way I was going to live without it. So I think that's great. So cute. So with your condos, tell me a little bit about their sizes, and also if you have a target market for your rentals.
So our rentals, they are super small. They are 640 square feet each. They are only 1 bedrooms. There is a king size bed in the bedroom, and then there is a queen size sleeper sofa in the living area. These were not built with amenities. They were built in 2001. So they don't have a dishwasher. They don't have washer and dryers. The real amenity we have is a pool, and that's it. That is all we have. And the other thing is our location. That is the only selling point, really, in my personal opinion, for our rentals. Okay. But our second rental, we actually went in, we took the time and we took the money, we dropped in a dishwasher, and then the previous owners had modified the bedroom closet to hold a washer and dryer, a stack unit.
Sure.
So that one, our second one, this would be Parkway. This one has a stack washer dryer unit and a dishwasher in that one. That is the only one of our units that has those 2 items. We are going to add to the other ones. It's just finding the time to do it.
Sure.
And then our first one actually has a Murphy bed in it. So that one sleeps 6. That one, the living room where the Murphy bed is, it's a Murphy bed that converts to a dining room table. So the sleeper sofa and the Murphy bed share a living space together.
Sure. Wow. Okay. So for those people who know the area, you're right on the Parkway, like between Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg area. Is that correct?
Yes. So we are actually in Pigeon Forge, right off the Parkway. We're right behind the Jungle Boat Ride and TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
So you could walk if you wanted to. I kind of promote that, which we had stayed there for about 5 years before we bought there. So we knew the property well. We had stayed with the same owner the many times that we had traveled here. So we knew the location was the biggest factor and our biggest selling point there, for our target audience, which I really think our target audience is, couples and then maybe a small family, because we can only sleep 4 in 2 of them. And then we can sleep up to 6 in the other, but you're in 640 square feet. Let's be honest. The only thing you're doing there is sleeping. I'm sorry. You're not hanging out. It's not a party pad. You're not going to do anything but sleep and then eat a meal, maybe. That's it. That's as good as you're going to get the condos.
I love it. But with so much to do outside, it's all good.
Oh, for sure.
In the area.
For sure.
Nice. So people who are watching and listening to this, what is the best way for them to find your rentals? Do you have like a direct booking website or a website that is like kind of holds everything? Can you tell us where people should find you?
So our main avenue for the rentals is Airbnb right now. I am still working on building out my owner res account. It is very intense trying to set that up.
Yeah.
So I'm still working on that. Hopefully I'll get finished soon, but you know how life goes. But right now it's just Airbnb, but we do offer direct booking. So I have set up, my QuickBooks,
Sure.
where they can book direct. We also accept any major credit card. So we can do direct booking. I do it a lot for people who have stayed with us.
Yep.
They just don't want to pay those
All the fees.
third-party fees.
Yep.
So I do offer that. And, I do promote it as that they are welcome to book direct. It saves them money. They feel like they're getting a deal. So I like that. And this whole business is customer service based. You don't think about that going into it. I don't know what I expected going into it really, but I did not realize how customer service focused this industry is.
Yeah.
I didn't take that into account.
Okay. Good to hear that from you. Let's talk then about your other business. So that was one thing I was super excited when I, found you in a group online. So tell us a little bit about that other business then.
So the cabin ferry business, I did not name myself. I'll just go ahead and throw that out there. Another owner who I had worked with a lot named me that, and I kind of ran with it. So this transpired at the beginning of COVID. I had some owners. There's an owners board here designated just for. It's on Facebook. It's not really a board, I guess I should say. It's a group for owners here in the Smokies. I think there's about 650 owners on this board, and we had been talking. It's a large network, so everyone talks on there. They post stuff. They might need help with something. Someone had said, hey, I need this at my cabin. Okay, well, I'm not. I've been out of the workforce for 12 years. I went to nursing school. I did not finish, so I had nothing going on. I've been out of corporate world for a long time. I was managing our rentals. Someone says, hey, I need something done. Fantastic. I just moved to the area. I have nothing going on. I really need to learn the ropes. I'll do this for you. And then they asked what I charged. So I gave them a fee. And then from that, everything kind of transpired into the concierge business. So then I was just doing concierge for all of these different owners who are all remote owners. Most of the owners I work with are remote. There are a few that live here that I network with as well, but most of them are remote. And so it transpired into that. And it has gone crazy. Something I didn't expect, but there are, since I've started, I have found there's a couple of other new companies that have started doing it as well. And there is more than enough work in this area to go around. But I've seen a couple of new pop-ups of people offering the same thing, which is nice because I know I can only handle so much. Okay, sure.
So do you advertise at all to try to grow that more, Stephanie?
I actually don't.
Okay.
I use it on our owners group for the owners.
Yeah.
Mine is really owner driven, owner focused, because I know what it's like to be a remote owner because we did live in Memphis. So it's more for the owners. And now there are some people that share my name on some of the local pages for people coming to the area and want stuff done, say they're coming for a birthday or an anniversary or some kind of special occasion event. They will share my name on there. I have been burned one time by someone who didn't pay. So I don't really focus on those. I'm more owner focused. Yeah. So I don't really promote it. Okay. And again, I don't push it a lot. I am a one-man show and I don't have any employees with me to help with the cabin ferry side of things. One, I don't really know that many people here. And then of course, there's the other factor of trying to get people to go to work these days. And then I'm also terrified of, if something goes wrong or something's not handled correctly the way I would handle things. Yeah. It's my name. My name is on the line, and not just, for the cabin ferry, but also my rental business as well. So it's a scary thought with all of that, with having employees. So it's me, myself, and I for now. I do have kids that will go and help me if I need help. And my husband, he works a full-time job, but he'll pop in and help me as needed.
Okay. Now, do you handle the cleaning side of your rentals or do you have somebody else that cleans them?
I do not. I should, just for, for the extra money. I do not though. I actually have a cleaner. She cleans all of my units there at the complex, and she takes care of everything. I just didn't want to be so tied down. I'm already tied down enough, answering messages, dealing with owners and all of that. So I did not want to be too tied down to where I could not have a normal family life. I'm an avid traveler. I love to travel. So I didn't want to be, every weekend, would be spent cleaning. I just didn't want to be tied to that. So I do have a cleaner that takes very good care of us, and I'm thankful for her. And she actually, she'll handle everything at my units for me. When we do go out of town, I give her a heads up. And so most of the time I'll just send her extra money and say, hey, we'll be out of town. If something pops up, can I lean on you? And then I just pay her, extra, whether she has to go or not. I'll have her on standby for me in case something needs to be handled at one of our units.
Sure. Nice. That's awesome. Wonderful. So what would you say is the most important thing you've learned in your vacation rental journey so far?
Oh man. I don't even know. There's too many things. There's so much to list.
Was it the fact that it's such a customer service business more than you thought?
That it's more customer service driven than I realized. I think that would be it. And to be organized, you got to be organized. Not saying that I'm 100% organized. My life is usually daily chaos, but that would be it. The customer service driven side of things, because everything, if you think about it, everything's customer service driven in this industry. It's, your name is on the line for everything, and you've got to make the customers happy. Just make sure you don't get bad ratings, bad reviews, anything like that. So I think that would be it. And then also, another thing I've learned is I undervalued myself and what I offer, and I underestimated the business potential here in the Smokies. Okay. So those have definitely been major factors playing into everything up until this point. And that's been a learning curve for me to build on, I guess.
Sure. Okay. Are you looking to purchase any more vacation rentals?
In the future. Okay. Not right now. This market is crazy. I don't want to do anything right now. This market is absolutely insane. Yeah. And honestly, our first 3 came so quick. I mean, we started in July of 2019. Okay. And I mean, we're in 22 now. So those 3 came really quick, and those are, complete guts and remodels. We did 2 back to back within 3 months of each other. I stormed out the front door more times than I care to admit. I told my husband he could have it. I was done. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not painting another wall. I'm not helping with another floor. I'm not doing anything. Yes, we would eventually like it, but I think we're just going to hang with these 3 for the time being. Sure. And work through those, get those up to where we would like them. Okay. And then maybe move from there. But I've got to let this market calm down. This market it's insane here.
Sure. Okay. So what would be your, what do I call it? What would you tell someone who's never bought a vacation rental and they're thinking about purchasing one and starting their own? What would you say to them right now?
I have a lot of those. People contact me all the time, believe it or not, asking about. I have a lot of friends back home. They ask about it. They're super inquisitive, but I answer that a lot. And then working with other owners who just bought in and trying. I don't really guide them, but I kind of give them all the tidbits of information that I can when I'm going in and doing the setups for them at their properties. Hold on for the ride. That is the best. That's all I got. Hold on for the ride. Okay. Because every day it is a crazy ride in the short-term rental industry. It's something I didn't expect. It's not what I guess thought it was. You have a different mindset as an owner for sure, as opposed to being a traveler. When I travel, it's an owner mindset when I get to the property immediately, and you can't turn that off being an owner. Yeah. You just can't.
No, I'm with you. I completely understand. Sounds like your people need a vacation rental business coach.
Yes, 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 they do. Some of them do. Some of them are first-time buyers in the vacation rental industry. Some they don't know. They don't realize, hey, you need cameras. Hey, I need a Wi-Fi door lock. Hey, I need a Wi-Fi thermostat to keep people from tearing up my HVAC unit.
Yeah.
There are things, that you learn. And I know nothing about vacation rentals. I have learned from the owners group that I'm on, asking questions. Those people are the best people. They're a plethora of information. They will share any information. They will help you. They will guide you. I would not have learned anything had it not been for those people.
Nice. Yeah, that's another thing I hear from other owners is just how helpful other owners are,
They are. And I love it because I'm a people person. I love people. I could never be alone. I would just like melt into a blob on the floor. But I love people. My husband does not. He always tells everyone he hates everyone equally. He's just not a people person. I am, which is very strange that we come together like that.
Sure.
But he sends me out. That's the go-to is send me out. I'll handle everybody and everything. I don't mind it.
Nice.
But yeah, that's definitely vacation rental coach would be something. And that's a whole other level. I think that there's an industry for that here as well. If someone wanted to do that. There's the business opportunities are endless here, and it blows my mind. I mean, you could come up with something, and it will take off running. Again, the cabin ferry.
Sure.
I would never have thought, people need stuff at their properties. I would never have thought, never in a million years.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any question that you wished I would have asked you today that you're just dying to tell the world?
I don't think so. Not that I can think of. I did think about that, but I don't. Maybe it's because I get asked maybe 10 million questions a day. I don't know. I don't know what I would ask because I feel like I get 10 million questions a day. So I never think about, I wish they would have asked me this. Maybe I'm just always, rambling, and I am a bit of a rambler, but maybe I'm always just answering, and I never sit and stop and think about, hey, this, and this.
Sure.
So I don't really have one. I don't. I wish I did. I don't though.
Okay.
But I'm pretty much an open book. Usually when people ask, I'm an open book, and I love to share information. I love to market and network with people. I feel like if you're not learning something new every day, you're not growing. And I can't grow and I can't do better unless I'm learning from someone else who has been in it longer and done better and, helped people along the way. So I'm always up for learning something every day.
Sure. That's awesome. Great advice. So I apologize to everyone for the slight technical difficulty in this interview, but I appreciate you sticking with us. And I also want to thank Stephanie for taking her time to share her wisdom with the world. And Stephanie, I wish you great success in both your vacation rental business as well as the cabin ferry. And thank you for taking your time.